everyone, welcome to a brand new module which is on presentations. So, the module name is Present with Impact, and I hope that by the end of this module, which I hope is going to be well short enough, that you're going to know everything that you need to know about presentations, whether it's 5 minutes, whether it's 2 minutes, whether it's an hour, or maybe a day long presentation. So, I hope this helps you learn how to create effective, impactful presentations that your audience will definitely love. So let's get into the program. So, why presentations? Firstly, presentations are an amazing way to showcase our work. Now, we are definitely going to be speaking about it, but presentations add a great visual impact to whatever it is that we're trying to say. So, we have worked a lot. We would have created, maybe come up with some amazing ideas, or we want to showcase what we have done so far. So, when it is the time to do that, a presentation can add so much more to what you're going to say and only reiterate the impact of what is it that you're trying to say. A great visual aid and sometimes your ideas can get that little bit of an advantage to give you that small bit of push above the others and create a great impact. So, if you need presentations, whether be it for your work, for your interviews, for your business, or whatsoever, I hope that you learn everything that you need to know about starting, learning, creating, designing presentations with this one module. Let's get into this first video where we're going to talk about certain aspects, beginning with what are you struggling with when it comes to presentations. Now, we all have certain challenges. You may be a complete novice in terms of presentations. Maybe you haven't ever tried a presentation before, or maybe you've just seen others presenting and you maybe have just copy pasted, or somebody else created the presentation for you and you were just there speaking about it, or you just went with an existing template that was given to you and just ran with it, or you've been doing presentations for a while now for your work, for your business, for your clients, etc. Or maybe you already know a lot about presentations and you want to see what is it that can make it even more interesting for you. So, in any of these stages, if you are struggling with something particularly, then I would love to know what is it that you are struggling with, so that if it is not covered, hopefully it will be. But if it is not, I'd love to help you out. So, if there's anything that comes to your mind right now in terms of it takes me too much time, I don't know how to create beautiful presentations, I don't know how to structure my information, whatever it is, here's something that I think will definitely help you identify certain important pieces of creating a presentation. What you're going to do is quickly rate yourself in this link that I'm going to be adding after this particular video. Go check how good you are currently at this moment based on your presentation skills. So, what do I mean by rating yourself? Essentially, what I want you to identify is what do you struggle with? Where are you currently at when it comes to creating presentations? Now, I have created a simple form where you can rate yourself on a scale of 1 to 5 on certain statements which I think are important, which will let us know where we stand currently. What this will help you identify is if all of these things are met by the end of this particular course, so that you can then see how far you've come, firstly. And in addition to this, if there are any struggles, any challenges that you're facing, please let me know. You can either drop a comment below this video, or you can reach out to me and definitely ask, and I will see how I can help you with it. And I will definitely help you with it, by the way. So, firstly, go ahead, rate yourself on where you stand currently. Next thing is, do not compare yourself with others. I always say this, start where you are. Today is your starting point, point A, and you're going to get better than this point every day. The more you do, the more you practice, the more you implement the learnings, you're definitely going to get better. So don't compare yourselves with others. It's always going to be like, as Monica says, I am competing. It's me against me, right? So I hope that is what you do. Rate yourself the way you think of how an ideal presenter, or how you are able to do this, and do this simple rating. All right. With that, the next thing that I want to do is help you build the right mindset. What do I mean by building the right mindset is I want you to approach presentation skills in a certain way. First and foremost, A big thing that people always think is, beautiful presentations can be designed only if you have like great design skills. And that is the first thing that I want you to stop thinking. You can create beautiful presentations, because you know what, templates, come on, it's the easiest thing that is out. You need to just make advantage of everything that is available to us. You don't need a lot of design skills, and what you do need to know about design, I'm definitely going to help you with. Next thing is, you can be creative. Don't think that you can't come up with really amazing designs like how somebody else. Trust me, you will also be able to do. You just need to be a little bit more curious, and you will be able to definitely bring about a little bit of creativity. And trust me, I'm sure you have the creative instincts. You just need to get it out. Think a little out of the box. And then, like I said, learn to be curious. Being curious is actually going to help you enhance your creativity, give you ideas that you never thought you would be. So be curious of how are others doing the presentations. What are they doing that I am not doing? Is this something that I like? Can I do this? Can I try this out? I would definitely insist that you start being a little bit more curious, because that is definitely going to make your presentations better. Learn by experimenting. And now that you're curious, now that you're looking at others' presentations, next thing is experiment. Try it out. Okay, this looks great. Is this something I can implement in my own designs? Experimenting is a great way to figure out how you can do amazing designs. You can start simple and you can build it up. And maybe in a year, with a lot of practice, with a lot of implementation, like I always say, you could become a master presenter. And the next thing that you need to remember is that presentations are just a visual aid. I can't stress upon this enough. You need to first understand if you actually need a presentation. Is there something that will really help you with the visual aspect? And only then use a presentation if it's really, really required. And at the end of the day, you need to understand that it's just a visual aid. It's not you. It cannot replace you. It should not replace you. It's not your entire content. It's just a visual aid. It's just going to aid whatever it is you're saying, and it's just going to make it even more better with a visual impact. All right. And then finally, I've been saying this for the last few minutes. So, and if you've known me for a while, you know that I keep saying this: practice, practice, practice. There is nothing better than practice, and there is no way you can't get better if you don't practice. All right. So, keep these things in mind. You can design amazingly. You don't need amazing design skills. You can be creative as well. Don't think that you're not the creative kind. And learn to be curious about others. Look at what others are doing. Try, experiment new things, new pieces, whatever it is that you like. Remember, it's just a visual aid. Don't break your head over it too much. And then finally, know that you will get better with practice. Now, moving on, what are we going to do in this course is I'm going to help you learn how to deliver a killer presentation that is going to wow your audience, that's going to create the right kind of impact and the impact that you need. And how we're going to do it, this entire course is divided into three parts. We have plan, create, and present. In the first part, you are going to learn how to plan and structure your presentation, which is going to help you create the maximum impact that you need. In the second part, you're going to learn how to create, which is going to be all the design aspects of the presentation, which is creating the presentation itself. And then finally, you're going to learn how to present it. How can you enhance your delivery? And if you've been a part of my previous stock shop batches or you've learned from me, then you know that the delivery part of it is almost there. You've got it covered. I'm going to just help you enhance it with a presentation to create even more impact with your audience. I want you to look at this entire course in a certain way, and this is how I want you to proceed. Firstly, go through the module in order. Don't jump from one part to another part thinking that I only need the design part of it. I don't need the planning. I don't see the importance of planning. Trust me, after the planning stage, you will be wowed by the entire method and you're going to love doing presentations. You will. Trust me on this. So go through the entire module in order, one by one. Highly suggested. Next thing is, do the tasks that are being assigned to you as in part of the course itself, so that you get to implement along the way, and therefore you learn better. So don't wait until you finish the entire program to say, now I'm going to design. Do it step by step. It's definitely going to help you do a great job. And then finally, observe this presentation itself as an example, because I believe in well teaching what I do myself. So therefore I don't like to teach things that I don't implement. Whatever I am teaching you, whatever you are learning in this course is exactly what I use as well for presentations. And you can look at this entire presentation course itself as an example of how you should design your presentations. I hope this is definitely going to help you. With that, I hope you're ready to get started with the first part, which is planning. So head to the next video and let's jump in. If you liked, and if you're ready, and if you are just pumped up for everything that's coming your way, then drop me a message, and don't forget to do that quick rating to see where you stand currently. Bye.